Oof. Ow. Oh, man. Oof. Ow! Doesn't seem to care too much about the shock arrows, honestly. Ugh. Not sure how I didn't die there. Maybe now it'll do more damage? Now that, like... Ugh. Uh, uh. Oh my. I died? Oh, that sucks. Carrot cake. It's always carrot cake. I know I'm weird, but it is my absolute favorite. Oh, good. Somebody else who likes carrot cake. It's my absolute favorite cake. Who called me? No. Yes. There you go, Malk. You can pretend. It's not true, but it is so. It's been my favorite cake since I was little. I'm gonna admit something that people are gonna hate and think is really weird. I'm not a big chocolate guy, so like I don't love chocolate at all. So, oh, I have to run ads or the pre-roll is gonna go. Uh, I don't know. I kind of don't love the idea of running. That's a lot of people. Backpacking was born. Go to procrastinate instead. I'm glad. You know what? Perfect. I'm glad to have you. I'm here for you. I'm here for your procrastination. That's who I am. Uh, hopefully the Wi-Fi situation solved itself. Perfect. I'm here. I'm here for another 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours before. Raccoon. Yeah, I don't know. Some reason I don't hate chocolate, I should say. It's never my first choice. My first choice is always something moving. Shitty. Well, I don't know if that's shitty or good. The moving part always sucks, but maybe you're happy to be moving where you're moving. Good? Okay, cool. Good to hear. I just hate that I've lived different country or just area. Absolutely. Good question. Moving 2 streets, just a better house. Or from an apartment to a house. That's what that sounds like to me. Better room. Nice. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Good for you. Collective. Okay. I'm so wildly out of touch with things that happen in Europe. Like, honestly, I've never heard of that. Is that like is it like, are you moving into like a house with a bunch of different roommates that all just have different rooms? Like one big house, many rooms? Kind of like, is that what that means? Like sharing a kitchen and stuff? Got it. Okay. That's a better way of saying it than what we say here. We just say roommates. Collective is a way better way to say that. Oh, Malk. America just has really dumb ways of saying things. Ah, shit. If it helps you, Radis, me and my now wife have been together for 15 years, but we got married last October. So, everybody moves at their own pace. But we've been together and lived together for like 15 years. We just took forever to get married. Yeah, absolutely fair. Totally worth doing. Everybody moves at their own pace. Yeah, I knew that I was going to marry. Okay. Full disclosure, I should have married her 10, 15 years ago. Right? But I had a weird thing about the idea of marriage, just as I didn't think it was necessary, because we own our house together and have for 10, 11, 12 years. We have, all of our debt is together. All of our payments are together. All of our bills are together. Everything is, our bank accounts are shared, and always have been. So I didn't see the need. The big thing came down to, we wanted to have this same last name, and we both also wanted to have the same last name as my dad and my siblings and my mom, because I did. And then also there's also like, we wanted to have the party at a certain point, and we wanted to do the thing. So the words are also, at a certain point, just calling somebody who's been your live-in girlfriend for, 15 years, calling them either partner or what, those are all fine words, but at a certain point, wife is just, I just like it better. Does that make sense? But yeah, Bert and I met when we were like 19. So yeah, it's a I think it's to each their own. I think at a certain point, like, at least American laws dictate that. Oh, thank you. No need to, you didn't know. I appreciate the happy birthday. But yeah, I think, so, some people really need that, that government document. Some people don't. And some people, everybody takes their time. Oh, no worries at all. I appreciate you hanging out, whether it's my birthday or not. Okay, where am I at? Okay, we're going towards this thing. And I just killed all the stalkers. So yeah. Partner I have in 7 years. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. At a certain point, it's whether none of it, I think also America has really weird definitions of what a relationship should be and where you should be in a relationship at certain times. And so we, as citizens of this place, get locked into weird, like, ideals of what we should be doing. And I think the reality is you get there when you get there, or you don't. And it's not, how do I say it? You're right, Radicus. You're very right. Yeah, so that's where we are too, Malk. We don't want children. So, and even then, I mean, I was right. My parents, my stepfather, the guy who like raised me essentially, and my mom didn't get married until I was like 10, and I met them when they were 3, or when I was 3. So I guess like, I mean, you're not wrong. I've lived here my whole life, and now that the internet has allowed me to meet people from outside of this collective of countries wrapped up in a trench coat parading around as a country, as one country. I'm finding that it is quite odd the way that we do a lot of things here. But yeah, I mean, like I said, my parents weren't married immediately, and it's not a big deal to me. I think there's like whatever makes you happy, man. That's my deal. I don't give a shit what it is. Just as long as people are. What is trying to kill me now? I don't like it. Oh shit! Is it another fucking stalker? No. Okay, this is the town I was at. Dude, so that is... I don't want to say that's religious trauma, but that's religious trauma, Mel. But yeah, that is... It's weird, because, like I said, so I live in Oregon, which is the west... Yep. I absolutely agree with you, Maffey.
Let's take our chances.
I think that's true. No. and you know, I don't want to say one way or the other if that's, you know, I'm not here to say, you know, what's right or wrong, right? But for me, I was when I was younger, I thought I was going to get married like when I turned 19 or 18 or whatever, but as I got older, and I thought I was going to have kids to have like a fulfilled life. Not the case. Yeah. I think there was some of that early in my relationship with some of my family members, and none of my family's really from the South. I think a lot of it was just they didn't understand, like, you don't want to do the thing that we all do. Like, that's not important to you to do the thing that we all do. I don't understand. I think it's more of like at this point, I think it's coming down to people are in my age range, so I would say from 28 to 40 even, because, you know, I think that stuff like that isn't as important to them, or timelines to get to things are not nearly as important as doing the thing, whatever that thing may be, when they get to it. And there's a lot more, I think, there's a lot more thought that goes into, it's a lot more thought that goes into what, like what they're going to do and how they're going to do it, right? So when people do have kids, I've found, even, you know, younger people that I know, they do plan it. It's more planned than it ever was before, where it's like, we're going to have, you know, 2 kids and then we're done, or we're going to have 1 kid and we're done, or things like that. I see happening far more now than I remember as a younger kid. I think more people average like 30-year-olds. You know, that is a thing that you can do here. I mean, adoption is an absolutely important thing for some people. There are those that just can't, you know, they biologically can't have children, and they want to be parents. And I think that yeah, I don't have that. That doesn't happen to me, luckily. My mom, my parents are both like, do it or don't. I don't care. Not worried about it.
You pulled us out of a tough
try.
spot, Outlander. Welcome
Okay.
to Sunstone Rock. You should speak to Warden Geneva. And
Sorry about that, guys. My dad called, wished me a happy birthday, so I'd have felt like an asshole if I didn't answer it. Thanks for hanging out, though, while I did. Let me see. My parents are separate. Where did I? Right here. I just kind of prioritize my career and my hobbies, traveling, and truthfully, I do not. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Malk, on that. My parents are separate. Mine too. Mom doesn't care I live my life at all. Neither does mine. As long as I'm happy, absolutely. Dad doesn't either, really. Same thing for me. Sees I should try to aim to repopulate, but I already told him I'm not interested. Like, it's not. Is that something you can get that people would disown you for? That's not like how things work here, at least as far as I know. I think that's probably a really good idea, Math. The adopting a kid who needs a better life. Yeah. And, you know, that can change. Like, here's the thing. That can always change, but it shouldn't be decided for you ever. All right, so I'm back. Thanks for bearing with me for a second while I did that. Let's go find this vantage point. So something very cool I was just told about is at this place called OMSI, which is called the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry. Uh, are you not in the village? You can. There's a bunch of really cool people in the village. If you'd like to join them. But at this place near me, about 3 hours away, there's a place called Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, and they're doing a Marvel superheroes exhibit, which looks like it has a bunch of rare comic book art, which I don't know if you can tell from behind me. Big fan. Movie props, and then set design stuff that you can go to. And I think I have to go do this, right? It's like, so to get in, it's like $30. 30 American bucks, which is not cheap, but it's not a lot for something cool like that. Oh, that gives you, if I just want, that's member pricing. I'm not a member. It's pretty cool though that they're doing that. This place does some pretty cool stuff. OMSI does usually. So. So yeah. Anyway. Here we are. Okay, Vantage. That's what we're doing. We're going to the Vantage, which is up here. I got distracted by my Discord again. Friggin' Discord. Some very cool people, though, in the Village Discord if you'd like to. And if you want, don't have to or anything, but you could also join my personal one with all of, I think there's 16 people in it. How the fuck do I get up here?
Now to find out what caused it.
Yeah, I'll get around to it as soon as I can. Oh, there it is. Gotta look for the white rocks or the yellow rocks. Video game design is kind of interesting to me. I feel like they take elements from one game and they just like reuse them over and over and over again. Like the like this just reminds me of every Naughty Dog game I've ever played. You know, the Uncharted stuff. And then, are you serious? This doesn't get me where I need to go? Oh, wait, yeah, it does. Perfect. Oh, it's about to be real sad.
Here, I can look into the past with
I love this.
A pocket shitstorm for day 7. I was 3 months out of rehab when we went camping out here. Wyatt went to sleep early. So it was just the two of us when we stayed up and watched the Perseids. After, so we talked about the stars and space tech. I suddenly knew what I wanted to do with my life.
Yep. That'd be a trip to know that the end of the world is coming and not know what to do about it. I also kind of love the way that they did, the way that they've done the apocalypse in this game. I don't know how true to form it is. like, obviously, or how, like, if it would work. But I love the idea, because I think this is technically Utah or Colorado. And I love the idea that, like, you can see where there used to be a city that is now completely gone. And that's really interesting to me. Okay, so let's go into this town now. Check out the town that I just saved from behemoths. Fucking fall damage, man. Oh, hey, Milk. Sound design in this game is incredibly good too, I think. They do a good job of, like, the small little music in the background and all that stuff. How do you get into in here? Or do you? I think I saw a door on the other side. Oh, there we go. Wow, there's another lure. These motherfuckers with their damn lures.
We searched him. How?
You don't want to know how.
Let's see. What is that?
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
That's going to come into play in a minute. Why would I cause trouble? I just saved your ass. People are so mean in this game all the time. I'll take it. Weapons. I want that. I need a fox skin. Shit. Shark bait. Ooh, what do I need? Shellwalker heart. Bellowback heart. Okay. I need that. That's the one I need, because it's the one I'm going to use the most. Well, you don't have much. I can't talk to any of you. Oh, there we go. Talk. There we go.
Warden Geneva, this is the one who
Yes.
defeated the behemoths.
Outlander.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
Hmm.
I don't impress easily. Tell me, how do you fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints. Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am. And here you are.
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. First is Rosgrund. Oseram trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tenakth warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really. Another tribe?
Reavers. From the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan. A traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other two, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
Do you know a hunter named Nil? He told me about this place.
Nil. That's what he calls himself now. Is he well?
I maybe wouldn't say well.
He was born under a long and dark shadow, but he wasn't a knife without a thought behind it. Like the butchers of the Sun Ring. He had honor. Old-fashioned. His time here boiled it to the surface.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation, we've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Jiran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Oh, it doesn't sound like that.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard. There was talk about what I was. So I'd say, test me, and I'll break your arm. After enough arms had been broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start fighting.
Agreed.
So you want these
All
prisoners
right, new
brought back?
quest.
No.
Oh.
I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity. So now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Razgrund of the Oseram, and the
All right.
traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Razgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying
When
to
did this
get
game
his
come
way
out?
to the
Because
lake
these songs sound
to burn my
super
home.
familiar to me.
Look in Bright Market.
Alright. So we got a new quest. Find these people. Are they on the map? Oh, they are. Okay. They're relatively close. Ooh. Oh, I already completed this place. So can I just fast travel here? Well, look at that. Oh, it's Kismet. I think is that word. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm having fun. Thanks for hanging out with me on my birthday, guys. I really appreciate it. It's been a good day.
I don't think it'll be hard to find this warrior.
I'm gonna laugh if I already killed him.
I told you they would come! Ride her into the dirt!
Oof. Enjoy cheesecake. That's my... If I had to pick between a couple of different kinds of things, cheesecake would always be on my top. Do any of us really? Ooh. Oof. Alright, I know they like fire. Half cake. My thing is cheesecake cheesecake or is it pie? Because I think cheesecake is pie. It reminds me more of a pie than it does a cake.
Talked about this, huh?
Has crust.
All the Kaja did was talk. Talk, bleed, talk, and shackle me. Like a Tanakh. I'd have taken you for my child.
You can't just take a child.
The strong take from the weak. And in the taking, I'll get stronger. These stories pricked into my skin. Look. Children, riches, lives, and land. All of these have been mine. drink of my blood, and I'll live on.
No, I've stories to kill.
What a fuck you. That's so funny. Like, nah, I'm good. Thanks, though. I want it. I need to sell some shit. Disassemble. I love how I can disassemble plants into metal. Because this world doesn't make any sense.
I'd have to leave.
Okay, so wait. Let's go. I need to go talk to that. I need to sell shit. Always needing to sell shit. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm weird, and I think that cheesecake is pie. I think that a hot dog is a sandwich, and that cereal is soup. What is the deal with the robot dinos? So, technically, this game is taking place, I think, in like 3040. So, in the way off future when we'll all be long dead. They built robots in the before that time, before everything blew up. And they, so far, spoiler alert, from what we found out in the story so far, they became self-replicating. So they kind of Skyneted us. And now they can make more of themselves. And I don't know that they're dinos or animals. They're kind of in between. Like, there's a big giraffe one, like this thing. Where is it? This thing is like a big-ass giraffe. They're called tall necks. There's chargers. I guess I can just go in here and show. So there's like little watchers that are kind of like velociraptor chicken things. Like a horse. These are kind of like deer, I guess. Scrapper, I'm not totally sure what the hell it's supposed to be. Dog, maybe big wolf dog. Then there's the bigger, antelope type shit. Big, so they're kind of like a mix between birds and dinosaurs, or dinosaurs and animals, obviously. But it sounds like, from what I've found so far in the lore of the world, they kind of ended the world by taking over. Okay, so not selling that. And then the reason that technically, what's her name? Aloy can communicate and I can technically take them over, like override their function, is because I found when Aloy was young, she found an old ruin that had what they're calling a focus, which is that triangle thing in her ear. And she uses that so that's what this look right here is. If you can see on her ear, actually you can't, because you can see it popping out around my head a little bit. The cake is a lie. Don't come crying to me when GLaDOS. Too impossible. So yeah, long story short, apocalypse happened, and we are living in like the primitive rebuilding of society in like Central America. Not Central America as in between North America and South America, but like Central United States, I should say. Colorado, Wyoming, Utah area is what I think it is, but I'm not sure. Huh. It's an interesting, it's a decent enough take on what would happen if the robots rose up and we let them take over. For me, like, I think it's relatively close, but I don't know shit about shit, like I said earlier. So look for the climbable rocks. That's what would happen. I also have a weird conspiracy theory that dinosaurs were dragons, specifically T-Rexes, because of their weird short arms. If you turn that fossil around, it's like the beginning of a wing bone. What is this? Okay. Guess this guy doesn't want me fucking with him. Yeah. Hello.
I thought they'd send soldiers. The mighty Karja Empire must be more strapped than I thought. How sad. No matter. Bounty hunters die
I'm not
like the rest.
really a bounty hunter.
To my ravine
Hi.
of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trapmaker. All these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole.
Making a Portal reference. Haven't heard one of those in a while. I like that. I also haven't played Portal. I know it's like a lot of people like it. A lot of people actually love it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll definitely put it on the list. It's not very long, is it? Like either of them? And it's like I can get it in the Valve box for relatively cheap. I know it's an older game. I know the first one people really liked. Ah, shit, ads. Yeah, I think Portal is a game. Portal's actually, I think, on my list. Yeah.
I'm curious. I don't suppose those behemoths that called to the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. That's why I have my toys.
It was on my list. I will add it back now. I have a list of games that I want to play on stream. Yeah, 07, that makes sense. I know it's like a big... I know it was on Valve. Like, Valve made it, I'm pretty sure. And it was in the orange box. Which is... makes me... you know, it shows you my age, but already, I mean, I think my age is plastered all over the screen, so... everybody knows. Alright, where's the Naughty Dog yellow? Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I am... I'm interested in playing Portal. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Yeah, I know. I'm not that old. I don't think I'm that old. I don't feel old. But I also know that the average age of people on this platform is far younger than me. But I don't know that the average age of people that watch is younger than me. I'm not sure. I do know that my whole generation were the people that were like, we're going to play video games and we're going to get paid for it. And all of our parents were like, that's not possible. And then we found a way. And I hold on to the technicality that I was given a check by Twitch last month. Exactly. So it's a hard technicality. But I was paid by Twitch last month. It was not a huge sum of money. But what it was a sum of money for playing video games. And so I can say this. Technically, I am a professional video game player. Where is this fucking guy? What in the ever-loving... What the fuck is this? What is this curly Q shit? Okay. I must have gone the wrong direction. Here we go. Oh. Absolutely, Radis. Hey, I'd be enjoying a cheesecake too if I had one.
But you're not
Yep.
on fire yet.
It's unlikely that I will be on fire. This guy's a butthead. Me too. I'm with Radis there. At least I try to. You know, sometimes it's not as easy as you want it to be.
Easy does it. Mind your fingers.
This guy... I mean, if you don't, then what's the point? You know, that's kind of my thing. Like, you only get this one life. You gotta make it good. Or what the hell is the point? What the hell is the point? You know? You gotta enjoy yourself.
You got me. No more traps. Tell Janae
Oh, he's got a grenade!
boy from now on.
You expect me to believe that?
Grenade.
What's in your hand?
Oh, this? Well, just a little... Oops.
I guess he
Is he dead?
Loved.
Did he kill himself? Why? What the hell? This game is weird. Ugh. Fun game, though, so far. I guess that's fair. I don't know. Yeah.
If this Gavon came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking.
I guess that makes... I mean, I don't know. That's another one of those philosophical arguments. Which one is better, you know? Or is one better than the other? I guess it all depends on... Oh, we got new quests. Who's this guy? Okay.
Leave me alone, girl.
For what?
You see him searching the water?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No, Have you seen a girl of about 17?
Nope.
I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida, my only daughter. She's gone.
General Button.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope.
I love all this plastic.
Girls run off all the time at this age.
I didn't even notice all the buttons. That's a good name for him.
Reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be here, in the water.
By the sun.
By the sun!
Where did you last see her?
Just last night, in the house. She seemed better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn, sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl.
Oh
In the
no.
dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with.
I mean,
It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have
Probably.
paid more
but,
attention.
you know, what do you do?
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty of the mad Sun King. The blood on the streets. When Edamon's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Alida broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
I mean,
I'm a good
I'll go find her.
Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please.
Maybe.
You'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
Mavcake, are you eating an entire cheesecake? Because I'm for it. If you are, that's a lot of cheesecake. Or are you just having like some cheesecake? Like either way is awesome. Totally. But oh, no worries. Have a nice lurk.
I barely turn a profit.
Weird way to start a conversation.
Especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need.
Sure.
Would you care for some fruit? Better enjoy it.
Some
before
cheesecake
someone
from an
runs off
entire
with it.
cheesecake. Fair.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rinds near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
Why would
Why
they?
haven't the guards looked into it?
The gods blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have.
Oh, it was a small piece. Got it. It's the last little bit of it. I guess there's like a new Twitch has its own shout out feature now. Where what is this? That's kind of cool. I don't know when it's going to happen, but or if it has already and I just don't know how to do it, but I guess there's a new like shout out situation where it's like through Twitch itself and there's like a follow button that pops up next to the person's name, which is real cool.
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
What people are charging for a good bowl of coffee these days.
Okay. I love how they split these up. Okay, so we've got Investigate the... So this is an errand. So let's do this small errand first. Which is not a side quest. Because that's different. Okay. Oh.
This barrel's been moved recently. There we go.
Found them. Where are they? It says that there are tracks, but it doesn't show me where they go. Oh, they're there. I'm a moron. All I had to do was look left. Didn't look left. Looked straight. I don't bake or cook much, but when I do... Wait, it's a... Wait a second. It was a homemade cheesecake? And you say oven cheesecake. Is there another way to do it? I'm gobsmacked. I thought you just bought a cheesecake at a store. The one you just ate wasn't. Okay. But you do make them? That's pretty cool. Cheesecake seems like a hard thing to make. Maybe I'm terrible at cooking. Or I'm a decent cook. I'm bad at baking. Oh. I always thought you were just supposed to eat, like, I thought you were supposed to bake it and then eat it cold. Wait, what happened? What did I miss? I was so overwhelmed.
Spoiled fruit. The
Okay.
rabbits seem to like it though.
We are examining fruit.
Oh look, the thief dropped more fruit for me to follow. I can see it in all this grass.
I mean, you could do a partial cheesecake stream, Math. You could also not. It's up to you. That could be fun, though. Oh, the Kappa says no! Darn. Look at these bananas. Nothing even wrong with those bananas. I mean, other than they are bananas. Why is this person doing this? Is it not a person? Am I going to walk into like an animal doing this or some shit? Seems right. Okay. It's also a lot, probably pretty difficult. I guess you could use a laptop if you don't already use a laptop as like your streaming thing from your kitchen. Don't have laptop. Well, there you go. Never going to happen. Would have to be through phone. Oh, I guess you can stream through your phone.
Is this the last of the fruit?
It's putting a lot of pressure on your phone to stream and be the camera, though. It's probably putting a lot on another cache of... Alright, thanks for the lurk.
Out of the way so I can have a look. Trail of footprints this time.
Camera with a long wire. Mine would have to be super long. My kitchen is like all the way across my house from where I am. And I don't have a giant house or anything, but it's long. Yo, Haas. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Move the PC. There it is. That would indeed solve the problem. Haas happy. Nice. Good to see you.
Must have climbed up.
I'm following a fruit thief right now. Oh, is this kid fucked?